We want to welcome in Charlie Clark of the Hilton-Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. You guys going through a busy summer season where you're just trying to keep track of everything. You know what? It's also hard for us who live here to keep track of everything. But you guys have even kind of come up with a couple of ways for us to stay in touch with what's going on. And you almost set up a calendar for us, which is very nice, of events. Talk about it.
Well, you know, we're all inundated information.
Oh.
And there's just so much out there. It's hard to get it succinctly. Well, what we've done, we've developed a few communications that are not just for the business community, but for the entire community. If you've ever looked at your spouse, I know I have, on a Thursday and said, what are we going to do this weekend?
Right. Or what is that this weekend or is that next weekend?
Next weekend. We have a great feast called Lowcountry Lowdown. It's all in one place, everything that's happening in our community this week, this month.
I was going to say, it works out. Yeah, it actually works forward. It's not just this weekend. It works so you can kind of plan a little bit ahead.
It's been really popular. So that's one we encourage people to get involved with, as well as our Power Hour. Now, Power Hour is something we only do once a month. I think you tuned into the last one we did. Talk about, you guys do a great job with unfiltered information. You know, we're having a conversation. And so does this Power Hour. We had a national economist talk about whether we're going to have a recession. We talked about airport developments. We talked about the new Washington Square development that's happening in Bluffton. So it's a great way, too, to just kind of get information and what's happening in our community.
Yeah, and again, that's actually, it can be interactive if you want it to be. You can propose questions, but you can also just kind of keep it on in the background and listen to it and pay attention and kind of keep up to date on what's going on. Those are two great
and three things. We do another one called Three Things. You know, again, it comes down to we're inundated. And so if you can boil it down to three really critical points that you might want to know this week, great way to do that. And people can get on board with that just send us an email at info@hiltonheadisland.org. And we will make sure we won't inundate your inbox. That's not our goal either. But you'll have those communication pieces so that you can kind of know what's happening, know what you want to plan and what you want to do. They just really have been super popular for a reason. Yeah.
You guys, I know, are working ahead. The summer is already in your rearview mirror, probably, from a planning standpoint. What's fall look like? It's obviously a hugely busy summer season going on right now. Fall look good?
I am pleased to report that fall does look good, but fall also looks a little more along the lines of what we're used to as a community.
So everything is coming back to a more normal,
normal pattern. Yeah, we all moved to this destination because most of us fell in love with it on a vacation, right? So summer is summer. We know that summer's the high season, and fall tends to kind of taper down a little bit. Winter tapering down. So we're seeing those patterns normalize again. We're seeing people traveling in those normal patterns, and that's refreshing. That's great to see. So. Everyone is still busy and making hay while the sun shines, but I think residents look forward to that as well.
We might be able to take a breath this fall, huh? You might be able to take a vacation.
Well, you know, it's interesting when you live. It's hard to take a vacation when you live in a vacation destination, right? But you know, it's important for us, communication-wise. We talked about that, to have that two-way street. We are about to send out our annual resident sentiment survey. This is really important to us. We want to know what our residents feel about tourism, about seasonality, about hot topics in the community. So once a year, we send out this really important piece of communication. So be on the lookout with our social media. We will actually send it out through our various communities on the island. We'll send it out through their communications. It's that important to us. We want to make sure we know what residents feel about our largest economic driver.
And once a year, you celebrate your 29th birthday.
My 29th?
We should do it again.
Oh!
Well, you only do it once a year, right?
Oh my gosh, Bob, that's fantastic.
There we go. Little.
Favorite birthday quote is, never begrudge a birthday. It is a privilege denied many.
I like that.
Yeah, so make a wish.
Very good. Yeah, a little Signy's key lime scone there.
Signy's. Everything is good that comes from Signy's, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Scones are my favorite. I have a neighbor who makes them for Sunday morning for the neighbors, and he's wonderful.
My favorite too. We have a lot of good options, and Signy's is fabulous. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Very kind.
Thank you for coming to join us. Charlie Clark at the Hilton-Bluffton Chamber. We want to thank all of the folks who helped make us a little bit smarter today, and we thank you for tuning in to the WHHI Daily News. If you missed anything, including that candle blowout, we'll be back in 90 minutes.